Pope Benedict has arrived in the United States for his first visit at the Catholic Church. He was welcomed by the President and Mrs. Bush. On the plane from Italy, the Pope is preparing to face over the sexual abuse of children by Catholic priests.
We are deeply ashamed, and we will do all the possible that this cannot happen in future.
The Pope will be in America for 6 days. Also in America, 2 teenagers have been charged with endangering a child after forcing the toddler to smoke marijuana. 18-year-old Melvin Blevins and his 16-year-old girlfriend were minding the 2-year-old girl when they committed their appalling act.
You can tell that she's inhaling some of it, and you can tell that she doesn't want to. So it's a pretty disgusting video.
The crime was exposed after the pair sold a digital video camera to a pawn shop. The shop owner checked the disc and found the evidence. Stars of Disney's High School musical On Ice were given the red carpet treatment this afternoon before the Sydney premiere of their Ice tour. The show features all the popular High School musical songs performed by some of the world's best young skaters, including Sydney's Brad Santa, who plays the role of heartthrob Troy Bolton. The cast will perform 10 shows here in Sydney before heading to Newcastle and Canberra. Ken with sport next, and Big Barry Hall now doing time, a 7-week stretch.
Yes, Mark, we will have that. Also in league, the old and new clash, and the red-headed warhorse calls it a day. Also the man fast-tracking Carl for the fight of his life.
In the must-see new series,
I don't want to let Thomas down.
these parents have sacrificed everything.
I want the best I can for Dale.
How long can they keep the dream alive? My Kid's a Star, tonight 7:30 on 9.
And the world is made of energy, and
Human energy is all around us. At AGL, we're putting our energy into harnessing the power of water. Our biggest hydro project will be able to produce enough renewable energy to power over 120,000 homes.
Beware the brilliance of Harpic White and Shine. Its bleach and baking soda whitens and shines like nothing you've ever seen.
Here's another hot computer deal from Retrovision. Update to the compact notebook with 1 gig of RAM for just $5.99 after $150 cashback.
Retrovision will go the extra mile for you.
We've got a huge range of sensor lights.
So if you're coming home at night and it's pitch dark,
trying to get the key in the door,
sensor lights will light the path for you all the way to the front safely.
Security sensor light, $25.98. Abbey skylight, $97. Folding trunk trolley, $99. Outdoor bistro blinds, $88 per blind. Energy saving globe, $7.98.
It's always a good security measure to have sensor lights installed.
Lowest prices are just the beginning.
Totally busted. Franklin's has price busted 6-pack quilt and toilet roll varieties. $2.99, save $1.70. That's over 35% off. Look for this and other price busters only at Franklin's.
I need you to stay back and knock this over by tonight.
Footy season's back. Footy lovers, get in quick. It's the last days to get Foxtel with free installation and the first 3 months at half price on our best package. Hurry, call 131 787 now.
That you won't recognise your fabulous feet sale. Come into Target for 30% off women's, men's and kids' boots. Hurry, sale starts tomorrow.
Health and injuries have finally caught up with league warhorse Lance Thompson. His 13-year career will end quickly. The former Dragon turned Shark will play his last game this weekend.
A veteran of 238 first-grade games, Thompson says it's about time he listened to his body. It's almost bone on bone in his knee, and the recently diagnosed diabetic is struggling.
I was playing soccer with my daughter the other Wednesday in the park,
and found myself like I couldn't keep up because of the pain in my knee.
A passionate and outspoken player, Thompson has few regrets. One is never getting a chance at Origin level, but there are a lot more highs than lows. While one second rower says goodbye, there's another in Penrith about to start his career. 20-year-old Joseph Paulo will make his debut against the Sharks. If he plays half as many games as Thompson, he'll be happy.
He's been in a few clubs and he's been a veteran of this game, so just to follow like what he's done in the game, I hope I can just follow that path.
The NRL has been busy selling this weekend's Heritage Round.
Celebrating the centenary of Rugby League!
Whatever happens at the Sharks on Saturday night, there'll be plenty of emotion on both sides.
Sorry. I'd like to say thank you to my gorgeous daughter, Shalise, for always understanding her dad not being there.
It's a pretty good buzz for the family, and I just hope I can just do it well for my mum. You know, she's done a lot for me, so.
Clinton Fletcher, 9 News.
And on the eve of the announcement of the Rugby League team of the century, Danny Weidler has a hot tip that Andrew Johns will be named the halfback, while immortal Bobby Fulton will be on the bench. We'll have to wait till tomorrow night to get the official team. He's copped a 7-week ban for throwing that punch, plus a broken wrist, but there could be more pain coming for the Swans' Barry Hall. The fiery full forward may yet be fined by his own teammates.
A broken wrist plus a 7-week ban made Hall a no-show at goal-kicking practice today. The cast on his wrist kept Hall out of suit and tie for last night's tribunal appearance. His suspension, a week longer than his wrist should take to heal.
I was prepared to cop whatever come my way. 7 weeks we think's fair.
The tribunal watched numerous replays of Hall's hit on Brent Staker. A moment of madness Hall called a brain snap. A punch also described as one that would make Rocky Balboa blush.
I'd just like to take this opportunity to once again apologise to Brent Staker for the incident. It's unacceptable, and you know, I'll try and better myself so that doesn't happen again.
Despite being concussed, Staker may play this weekend against Port Adelaide. Life without Big Bad Barry begins this Saturday when the Swans fly south to take on unbeaten premiers Geelong. And Hall could yet face further fines and punishment from his own teammates.
Whether or not there's any punishment, that remains to be seen, but it's something we haven't discussed in detail, and we will do it next week.
Andrew McKinlay, 9 News.
The Today Show's Carl Stefanovic bought himself a heap of trouble by saying Wendell Saylor fought like a girl in a recent charity bout. As a result, Carl has called on world champion Anthony Mundine for help, and boy does he need it.
Lovely, lovely.
Big Wendell's issued a challenge, a fight for charity next month. But what Carl lacks in boxing skills, he's made up for in mouth, learning from the best.
That's it. I've got the man on board, I've got the world champ on board, and he's got no one.
But he does have size and a score to settle.
I'm going to do the TV in the morning.
Remember him the way he was, because he's not going to be pretty after this.
We may need to help out on the Today Show for a while. I reckon he'll be out for about a month.
I'll put my hand up for that one too.
Good work. After the break, I'll have the ComSec Finance Report. Janie will have the weather details. Then the big wheel in tourist attractions.
Next on a current affair fuel watch, under the pump, will it mean the end of cheap petrol? Plus the grandfather naming and shaming his own grandson as a thief. Join me tonight.
Struggling to keep the kids entertained these school holidays? Don't stress. At Dick Smith Electronics, we've got all the latest games and the biggest names in gaming consoles that'll keep the kids occupied and out of your hair. Like the Nintendo Wii with unique motion-sensitive gameplay. The high-definition Sony PlayStation 3 with Blu-ray playback. Or Microsoft's fully loaded Xbox 360 with wireless controller. Dick Smith Electronics, humanising technology.
They say you don't know what you've got till it's gone.
Now Sydney's best thoroughbred racing is back, and TVN has Sydney's famous Autumn Carnival covered from every angle. This Saturday, join TVN for one of Australian racing's biggest events, Golden Slipper Day, live from Rose Hill. Experience TVN's comprehensive, in-depth coverage of one of the world's great racing carnivals.
Sydney's back like never before.
TVN, changing the way you see racing.
If
If you thought this stylish three-seater combination leather sofa for $15.99 was unbeatable value, you're right.
But at Fantastic, we think differently. For the same price, you get both Nevada 3- and 2-seater sofas. That's value worth celebrating.
Clown doctors help make sick kids feel better in hospital. Sakata is giving them $100,000 this year, and you can help too. Just go to sakataclownaround.com.au.
Hi, Dad. As a young boy, do you know what I want for most? That's right, for you to save money on your car insurance with Amy. With the savings, you can buy yourself, or possibly a favourite son, something they really want. Amy Flexi Premiums saved their new car insurance customers in Sydney an average of $437. Oops.
Lucky you're with Amy.
Find everything you need to make your house a home, from towels to toasters, at Kmart's home sale. Like a huge 50% off mega towels and 30% off plain dyed sheeting. Home sale now on. Kmart, where good times start.
The BMW 3 Series comes in over 1 million combinations because we believe a car should be as individual as its driver.
Tomorrow on Today, High School Musical on Ice, your exclusive preview.
And Casey Chambers and hubby Shane Nicholson live in the studio. See you tomorrow, first from 5:30.
To Finance Now, Anne Woolworth says it's not seeing any slowdown in sales despite higher interest rates. In the last 12 weeks, Woolies sales jumped 10%. Woolworth shares were flat. Rio Tinto jumped after iron ore production rose. The All Ords gained 68 points. And our dollar's a fifth of a cent higher, now worth 92.8 US cents. Now, with the latest on the weather front, here's Janie.
Thank you, Mark. Well, showers are likely to pick up in the next 24 hours today. Only a couple here and there, plenty of gaps in between. Hardly a drop over the catchments, and we'll have those dam figures in for you tomorrow. Another cold one, mainly thanks to the fresh southerly winds gusting to 50 kilometres an hour. Now, it's been about 16 degrees in the city for the last 4 hours, but the wind chill is making it feel like about 12 degrees for most suburbs. Same old story with the slow-moving high-pressure ridge pushing those fierce southerly winds along the coast. It's been dry for New South Wales, which will be the case for tomorrow and until at least Sunday. Heavy rain expected over the southwest of WA, and that is for tomorrow as well. So far, it's landing south of Perth. It should pick up soon. Melbourne, some morning drizzle, a top of 19 degrees. Sydney, some pretty dangerous surfing conditions with a 3-metre swell and 5-foot waves at south-facing beaches. And during the day, more showers, grey skies and cool conditions with nothing higher than 21 degrees. Strongest southerly winds near the coast. A continuation of those showers, including the weekend, mainly sticking to coastal suburbs. And by the looks of it, our forecast is on track to have our coldest April in at least 9 years, Mark.
It's all happening. Thanks, Janie. Finally tonight, how about taking this for a spin? It's the world's biggest Ferris wheel, and it's going round in Singapore. They've dubbed the wheel the Singapore Flyer. That's a slight exaggeration. The wheel actually takes half an hour to go full circle, but that does provide plenty of time to take in the view. That's the news for this Wednesday. I'm Mark Ferguson. Good night.